Hello, this is the Stellar Wolf, and welcome to this reading. In a previous reading, we channeled some messages from your parents. That was more of a 3D reality, and now we're gonna shift our perspective a bit higher, and we're gonna channel messages from their higher self. So it's gonna be from their soul, from their heart, without any filter. Just know it's their perception, their higher self's perception. It needed not be your reality. So and also just only take what resonates for you. So pile one, I have the silver chocolate. For pile two, I have blue chocolate, and for pile three, the red one. Okay, so meditate on this, or just do whatever you do to select your pile. Choose the one you're most attracted to. You can choose more than one pile. It could be that none of the you're not attracted to any of them, so save it for later. um so yeah, you can pause the video if you want to, if you need more time to select it. Okay, so let's start this. Hello, pile one. If you chose this silver chocolate, then this is your reading. So I actually pulled out all the cards because and it didn't record. So yeah, that happened. Okay, one of the things that I'm getting is that you and your family don't talk a lot, or everybody keeps speaking and nobody, listen to each other or something like that. And I also feel like you were a very cheerful person as a kid, and that kind of got blunted by all the responsibilities or the things you observed in your household, in your family, within your parents maybe, and you become this really responsible person. You became an adult very soon. You mainly got to have a childhood or something like that. So, so yeah, pile one. I also feel like you're my pile three from my previous video. Just saying. Also, just know that you know your reality best, and I'm just channeling what I'm seeing. Okay, so yeah, you know the rest. So first of all, there's a distinction between your parents and their higher self. I think your parents are very smart. They're very, I don't want to say, but cunning in a way. They know how to do life. They are very, very well trained. They know, they just know how to, manipulate things for their own benefit and stuff like that. Uh, I think they are always at war, or you might have felt that there are always at war, which in turn made you feel like you are always at war, something like that. But they're very materially fulfilled, very abundant. Wow. Kudos to you. But I also think that they're not very spiritually advanced. Like their soul is very advanced. I think in their past lives they have been really spiritual, and now it's their time to have some material abundance. But yeah, they're not very connected to their higher self. They're not very connected to their spirituality. But I think you're very spiritual, because I think you're very spiritual. I just felt like it, and I think the higher self want you to heed your calling, whatever you feel like doing, whatever your intuition calls you to do it. Uh, and I think you also, uh, you're both, intuitive and materially prosperous, which is great, and there's a fine balance to you when it comes to spirituality and material reality, and you can somehow integrate it all and create something beautiful. uh, um, you're very humanitarian. You're meant for big things. You I mean, if there's like a high calling to you, I think I keep getting it. You're like a perfect balance between rationality and practicality and intuitiveness and emotional components. Like you're a very fine mixture of all the four elements. Give me a second. Give me a second. I feel like the higher self wants you to know that there's a lot of love coming in your life. Be ready for love and happiness and emotional fulfillment. Okay. So congrats. Okay. And you're very powerful. You know how to make the best out of every bad situation. And I think this love situation, it went kind of downhill recently. It is someone you know, and it kind of went downhill with this person, but there's a new beginning with this person coming. You in your love life were like really done at like you felt like there's nobody for you, and now there's this person coming in your life, and universe and your parents higher self wants you to know that be ready for this. I feel like your parents higher self kind of guides you. They are like in your spiritual or spiritual team. Okay, we have a dog barking, which is kind of omen, because I felt like because I was doing I was doing this other thing and it happened then also. So you might have Sun and Mercury in conjunction. Yeah, I was reading about Sun and Mercury conjunction. Yeah. Okay. So what else we can get? So you are like, I feel like you have a full blown daddy kind of vibe to you. Like you're very nurturing, very caring, very prosperous. You can create a lot of, you have like a lot of status and a good reputation in the society, or you have the potential to create it. Everybody around you know that you are going to be pretty successful and will do something big, bigger than people can realize, things that people can only dream of or cannot even imagine of. You have the power to create things in that space, or uh, like sorry, like I'm ah so like on that level, I guess. I think you have been through a lot of obstacles all your life, and you have passed all the tests. You have, taken life so resiliently. That's a word. And I think you're in pain right now. You're very confused. But I want you to know, and your high or and your parents' higher self and universe wants you to know that it's time for you to get ready for love and happiness, and that's why you're confused, because you are afraid or scared that it might go downhill. But uh, maybe like you can't, you have to face your fears. Like the only way to fight your fear is through it. Okay, you can't stop living your life because you're gonna die one day. So it's that kind of a situation. So love is on its way, and I hope you're ready for it. I mean, get ready for it. Oh, okay. Let's see if we have any additional messages. I'm gonna channel some numbers, and then you can Google it and see what is it for you. Number for pile one. Numbers for pile one. Numbers for pile one. Okay. Okay. 3, 5, and 8. 3, 5, and 8 are your numbers. 3, 5, and 8, 5, 3, 8, 8, 3, 5. Yeah. So these are your numbers. And that was your reading. That was such a powerful reading. Oh my god. That was such a powerful reading. Wow. I was like, I went in a different zone when I was reading a file. So yeah, best of luck to you, and please like, share, and subscribe. And comment down how much of this resonates, and if there's something you want to share, I would love to hear your story. Okay, bye bye. Hello, file 2. If you chose this blue chocolate, then this is your reading. So, we're gonna channel some messages from your parents' higher self. So, first, we're gonna draw out some cards that will help us distinguish between your parents' 3D self and their higher self, so that you know that this is your reading. Okay, so workmanship for the 3D self. A significant. Okay, we have Wong. So we have Hephaestus for their 3D self, and for their higher self we have Aries. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so your parents, they believe in hard work. They do things step by step. You might belong to working class, um, and they really believe in education. They are very, artistic too, but they are also maybe computer programmers or very good at maths and physics and people like that, and they are really focused on their work. They do not believe in love, or they do not have time for emotional things, or the love aspect of things, the passionate aspect of things. They just do things because they're needed to be done, and they're very nice people in general, in the sense that they do what was asked or what was required of them. They do their duty diligently, so they try to, though at times they feel very incompetent. They feel like they are never enough, but they do not do enough. And the high self is totally opposite. It's fierce. It's do whatever it takes. It takes whatever it wants. Actually, it's not that different too, but like it's very goal oriented, action oriented, just going for after things that it wants. Very passionate, high willpower. Some of your parents might suffer from lethargy, or they might not tell you, but they might have some sort of fatigue or chronic pain or chronic fatigue kind of situation. So their soul or their higher self is very aggressive. It gets whatever it wants, um, and it is here to, and it is very path breaker kind of people. And I think it's kind of their karma to be these hardworking peoples in this lifetime. Okay, so let's get their messages for you, the higher self messages, or just know that uh, I'm just telling what I'm seeing. This is a general reading. You know your reality best, so only take what resonates for you. Okay. So what messages do we have for file 2? One more card. Just one more card. Okay. We have Justice, Nine of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. Okay. I think somehow you have faced some sort of injustice as a kid in your family. You might have suffered some of abuse or something that wasn't right, something you saw, something that happened to you that wasn't uh, not something that shouldn't be happening to a kid. You shouldn't be seeing or hearing those things, and you have been always a nice kid. You never spoke about these things to anyone. You've been really peaceful. You have always been a mediator when it comes to conflicts in your home or in your environment. Oh, you're such a beautiful soul. Thank you so much for coming here. Thank you. You've been such a lovely person all your life. And their higher self is thankful for it. They're grateful for you being so resilient and nice, irrespective of the situation, and always being loving and so peaceful about the things. And they want you to know that there's like a lot of happiness in your way. Um, a lot of You might be meeting a lot of new people who might align with you emotionally. Uh, you're gonna go into a lot of gatherings soon, a lot of functions. hmm uh, you're asked to have fun. I think you are someone who doesn't know how to have fun. You're very intellectual. You are very brainy. Uh, you're always reading. You're very homebound, though you love meeting new people and creating more circles. But you always do it from a very business point of view, I guess. Or but time you open emotionally to people, and it's time you make more intimate relationship and connections. And anything else? Yeah, and be more loving towards your own self and speak about out what if you feel safe in an environment. Uh, you should talk about the things you saw, or maybe write about it or something. It could be, really helpful for you. I think you are very opposite to your family or something. Like your soul is very contradictory to your parents' soul, and there has been a major friction within your family. Okay, I'll do. Let's get you some numbers so that you can Google them, and if there are any meaning or messages for you in it. Okay, so numbers for pi to pi to one more pi. Um, I mean, sorry for making that face, but I hate it when like so many cards just drop off. Okay, so we have your cards. You have the number. We have the number 6 and 9. Okay, 9 and 6, 6 and 9. So 96 and 69 are very important numbers. And I also think you should work on your root chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Plexus chakra is for self-worth, confidence, and to be centered in your own self. And then root chakra is for security, groundedness, and sensuality and sexuality. Uh, so yeah, do Google about it, and about 6 and 9 and 9 and 6. So yeah, that's it. That was your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it helped you in some way. I hope it resonated. Let me know if it didn't or it did in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye. Hello, Pailchi. So we're gonna channel message. Okay, your chocolate, right, chocolate. Okay, sorry. So we're gonna channel messages from your parents' higher self. So first of all, we're gonna use these cards to distinct your parents' energy in 3D world and their energy in higher realms. And so we can form a distinction, and you can know that this is your reading. Just know that you know the best. So take whatever resonates to you and your reality. I'm just channeling what I'm seeing. So yeah. Uh, wow. I wow. Like I think your parents, like others, see them as some sort of heroes or survivors. They have gone through a lot of hardships in their lives, uh, and they have, passed all the tests, and they have like really, went from this to this. Um, People admire them a lot. People love them a lot. Um, wow. And the soul has like a lot of heavy karma on it. Some really like past life uh thingy going on. They were like warriors of some sort. It's a very different energy, it's hard to read, but like the high self is like not easy to know, understand. There's like a lot of layer to it. They might be like very, very old souls and very smart souls. Mm, okay. I think they're kind of funny also. Just saying. They're so like their high self is kind of funny and manipulative and just very deceptive and layered. And there's like I can't describe it in one word. It's an interesting energy. Let's see if they have any messages for you, my pile three. Any messages from pile three? Any messages? Any messages? Okay. 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 Um, I think you are in like a sort of a situation where you have to make a choice about what really matters to you, what you really want, and the high self is saying that no matter what you choose, they're with you in spirits. They're always, always, always with you. Um, I think you have like like you recently had a breakup situation, or you were in a very beautiful relationship with somebody and it is not going well, or if it's going well, then there's something that you need to contemplate about this relationship. There are some cracks to it that need to be, filled and like fixed, and you need to talk to your partner. And if you are single, then in that case you have to reevaluate how you view relationships, how your emotions work, what really matters to you in your relationship. You need to figure out your needs and wants. Needs are the things that are non-negotiable for you, and wants are the things that you want, of course, and then negotiable. Okay, so you need to make that list. Mm, Also, you're asking to have like the supporting you, have strength, and you're very smart. You know how to figure out things. Um, it's best if you can like understand what your thoughts are, your feelings are, what your desires are, and how it is affecting your life. You really need to contemplate about how you work, how you go about things. Maybe you have been too resilient for a long time, or you haven't been so resilient, or you need some sort of help. If you do, then you should go for it. Okay, there's like a lot of in you that needs to come out. Okay, or just I feel like you're very frustrated with the situation, and it's time you like understand the difference between your emotion and your thoughts. You might be thinking your emotions and feeling your thoughts. It can happen to people, and you need to understand the difference between two, and you need to understand what you're desiring and why you're desiring, and if you really need it. Yeah, let's see if we can get some numbers for you, so that we can have like additional messages that you like. I mean, you can Google the number and then you can have some additional messages for you. Numbers for 5 3 5 5 2 3 6. Okay, so we have 6 5 2 3 5. 6 5 2 3 5. Okay, these are the numbers for you. Google them, check if there's a message for you in it. And that's it. That was your reading. It was like a very intense reading. These readings have been so intense. So intense. So like thank you for coming here. Thank you for your presence. Please comment down if it resonated or not, and please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, tata, bye bye.